points with the worst lighting. I know you have been doing versions of this for years, creating problems and arriving as the solution so that I would never look anywhere else for safety.
Camellia, I know all of it, Dahlia. I have known it since before you did it.
Since before I did it. What does that even mean? Who talks like that? What are you?
Someone who has already seen where this ends. Someone who came back to make sure it ends differently.
Came back. You came back. You sit there and you talk about coming back like you are something out of a story and you expect me to—
I expect nothing from you. I stopped expecting things from you the moment you told me, in a hospital room while I was dying, that you had arranged the car. You held my hand. You waited until I had almost nothing left. And then you told me, because you needed me to know it was you. Because even at the end, especially at the end, you needed to be seen. You had everything. Do you understand that? You walked into every room and people turned toward you like you were the light source. You had Sebastian, you had him without even trying. Without once stopping to look at me, standing right beside you, wanting him so badly I could barely breathe. You had the career, the connections, the future. You had all of it and you did not even know what to do with it. You just lived in it like it was nothing, like it was owed to you. So you decided to take it.
I decided to stop watching. I decided that 7 years of standing in your shadow and handing you things and being the person you leaned on and never once being the one you looked at the way he looked at you, I decided that was enough. I was done. I was so done.
And the car. I told myself it would just scare you, make you step back, that you would pull away from him and from everything and I would be there and he would finally see me. I told myself that for weeks, right up until I made the call.
But you knew it was not going to just scare me.
I knew.
And you did it anyway.
And I did it anyway.
I think that is enough.
You planned this. You planned all of this. The room, the timing, this whole evening. You once built a fire and handed me the water and made sure I only ever looked at you. Tonight I built the room, the light, the audience, and the door. And you walked through every single one of them by yourself.
Miss Varel, I think you should come with us.
I did love you. I need you to know that. I know, I loved you too. That was never the question. Then why wasn't it enough? Because love is not a license, Dahlia. You do not get to destroy someone and call it love. Those are two different things, and you knew the difference the whole time.
Miss Varel.
Are you all right?
I do not know yet. Ask me in an hour.
The faculty administrators have the full evidence package. Marcus has already contacted the police liaison. Ashby will be picked up tonight.
And Dahlia?
That depends on what she tells them. But the documentation is airtight. She commissioned harm Camellia. That does not disappear because she said she was sorry.
She was sorry. She is always sorry. That is the most exhausting thing about her. She genuinely is. It just never stopped her.
In the other life, the one you came back from, did I reach the door in time?
You reached it just as the alarm sounded. You looked through the glass and she was holding my hand and you had no idea.
I am sorry I was not faster.
You could not have known. I did not know. That is the whole point of what she did. She made herself the person you run to. So when the worst thing happens, she is already in the room.
She is not in the room this time.
No, she is not. Is it done? It is done. How do you feel? Like something I have been holding for a very long time just let go, which I thought would feel like relief. And it does, but it also feels like grief, which I was not entirely prepared for.
You grieved her already. You told me that in the first week. You said you grieved the girl who sat down beside you and just wanted someone to be lost with. I know. But grieving someone in theory and watching them walk out of a room for the last time are different things. She would have killed you, Camellia. In the other life, she did. I know. That is what makes the grief complicated. Not impossible, just complicated. What happens now? Now I find out what the rest of my life looks like when nobody is trying to take it from me. That sounds terrifying. It really does.
You left your ring on the sand.